Georgia Gridiron Gang is here.
Come on now, shout it.
Tune in.
And you better not lose.
Georgia Gridiron Gang.
Keep that same energy.
Welcome to the Georgia Gridiron Podcast. Come on in and have a seat.
Where's the wizard?
Daddy, can you take a football game?
Prove it on Friday.
This is getting messy.
In what?
Let me go hit my supplies before we get started.
Oh yeah, they got a chance. It's a snowball chance.
It's Thursday. B.S. Rollins, Esquire.
Tune in.
And you better not lose.
Gang, gang.
Good evening, everybody. How are y'all doing?
What's
Hey
happening
y'all. Hey y'all.
I see we have Mr. Reese in the chat. Welcome, Mr. Reese. You're the first one here. So glad to see you. So glad you decided to join us tonight. Mr. Farley, how you doing? TCC checking in. Welcome, 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 guys. We rolling on along. We got some scrimmages coming up this week. Evan says that his scrimmage, Roswell scrimmage is tomorrow against Cambridge. Okay. How you doing, Miss Heather? Welcome, 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 sweet lady. So glad you decided to join us tonight in our preseason Wednesday podcast. I see you on time tonight, Obadiah. Good job. Good job. What's going on, mental patient number 3? How you doing, Chris? Good to hear from you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crawford County's finest has decided to join us tonight. I feel honored, sir. Well, y'all ready to talk a little football tonight?
Yep.
Good. Mr. Hurst, how you doing, friend? TCC checking in. I'm doing pretty good, Mr. Hurst. I hope you're doing well too. Won't be long now, people. So who has a scrimmage today? I mean, this Friday. Does City Grove have a scrimmage Friday?
Yes.
Okay, who do y'all scrimmage?
MLK and Reading.
Oh, okay, it's a jamboree.
Yes.
Okay. What about Thomasville High?
No, we don't have one, I don't think. I know Cairo and TCC has one.
Okay. That's gonna be a good one. They going to Cairo or will they be in
I think they'll be in Thomasville.
Okay. Mr. Hurst said he is born ready. Okay. Miss Heather says, let's get it. So ready for some football. You and me both. What's going on, yo? Okay. Grand opening, grand closing.
You know he on mute.
I don't know. He's not even on. He's not even.
Oh, he dropped.
Yes, he dropped.
Oh, wow.
That's it. Okay, so it's at the nest. You know what I'm be interested in? I don't know if there's let me ask, because nobody's really talking about this. So TCC people, let me know. Is there a quarterback controversy or no? I haven't really heard anybody talking about it. So I know last week the quarterback from Rome was approved after an appeal. Congratulations to him. So does that mean he's going to start or is it an open competition? Who will we see behind the center on the first drive of the game? Can y'all tell me what's what? Oh Lord, he has found us. We got a reprieve for a few weeks, but he is back. All right, Jeremy, welcome. It's a new year. We're gonna start off real nice. How you doing, Mr. Williams? We're so glad that you decided to join us. I want you to come in here, sit down, and act like you've been somewhere, act like you're going back. Okay. What's going on, Marquise? Welcome. What's good, my uncles and 2 beautiful aunties checking in from the great city of Charleston. Charleston is indeed a beautiful city. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Mr. Hurd says both will play. Obadiah says not necessarily. Both will get some playing time from my understanding. I know, Chris. Oh, Lord. What's going on, Mr. Carlson? How you doing? Heather says, from what I've been told, they will be using both. It's basically 1A and 1B. Okay. So it's a dual quarterback system. So when we come back next week, I want y'all to come and y'all talk to me and let me know which one you think gels better or which one you like or if you have a preference. So it's going to be interesting. How you doing, Mr. Redding? Welcome to the podcast, sir. So glad you decided to join us tonight. So are y'all excited about your scrimmage games? Y'all let us know. So we know TCC and Cairo are playing. Who else is playing? Chris, who's Coffee County playing? And what, y'all are really quiet. What am I going to expect from Douglas this year? He said they water stinks, but it's a great city. Oh, I'm so tickled. It is definitely a beautiful city. I don't think I paid attention to how the water smelled. When I was by the water, I was looking for the longshoremen. They said that's where the money at. I'm just playing. What's going on, Mr. Roberts? Sumter County here. What's up? Welcome. Are y'all excited for the new season? What are y'all expecting? Heather says Colquitt is playing Houston County. Okay, that should be a good one. I need to find one to watch next week. Peach County and Warner Robins are playing Friday, but I need to see where I'm going on the 14th. Pierce County, how you doing? Welcome, friend. Pierce County is in the building. Chris Pace, it says Coffee and Fitzgerald play. Oh, y'all playing for a scrimmage. Oh, wow. It's going to be packed, I believe, because they poor Fitzgerald. Everybody hate Fitzgerald.
Do.
Because, it's like.
They talk too fucking much.
I didn't mean to get you started.
Didn't know how to win some shit and just move along. Antique asses. Yes, that struck a nerve.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like Coffee and Irwin, they don't really rock with each other, but they all right. But both of them hate Fitzgerald. Like that's enemy number one. Jacob says not sure if I'll be a Hoko and Colquitt or Warner Robins and Peach. Oh, it's over in on 96. Okay. Well, if you do come over to Truett McConnell, make sure you stop by and tell you and I hello. Mr. Roberts says something plays Lovejoy and Westover Friday. Okay. So y'all are in the Jamboree as well. Okay. What's going on, Mr. Hackle? Toombs County in the building, listening from Daytona. Okay. Are you on vacation? Enjoy. It's beautiful down there. Mr. Benjamin, how you doing, friend? Southwest DeKalb is in the building. And before I go any further, I would like to pay tribute and send deepest condolences to the family of Buck Godfrey. He is a legend, not only in DeKalb County, but in the state of Georgia. He touched a lot of people and a lot of lives. So sending condolences to all of his family, his friends, and the entire Southwest DeKalb family. But Mr. Benjamin says, happy Wednesday, fam. Hope all is well. Glad the season is just weeks away. RIP to one of the greatest high school football coaches and mentors. Peace and blessings. Love you guys. Southwest DeKalb, Panther Pride. Bear said, just like Carver, they talk too damn much. Okay.
Ooh. This is getting messy.
Oh, really?
You started that. Kiddo said, tell him off. He said, tell him off, lady.
I'm chilling, Mr. Harris. I'm chilling.
Chris said, Shakira, you are so right. They talk too damn much. Oh, Fitzgerald. I ain't saying nothing. One of my very good sorors is from Fitzgerald, Georgia. Shout out to Tony. Okay, Stephen, what's going on, Mr. Tate? Coffee County is in the building. Marquis said, hey, yo. He says, hey, when he gets off of mute, he'll tell you hello. Mr. McDaniel, how you doing, friend? How you doing? Listen, I have asked this question last week, and I'm asking this week. Coffee. Y'all mighty quiet. Y'all mighty quiet. Huh?
I said, who watching the news? You?
No. And I don't know what's going on with yo. But tell me what's going on in Douglas. Y'all are not saying anything. Y'all let me know. Okay, so here are the scrimmages. On August the 6th, that is tomorrow, we have Arabian Mountain at Terrell. It's a reason you put that first in it.
No, I ain't do it. I didn't do that. But since you brought it up.
Whatever, hush. Berkmar versus Drew. We have Cambridge at Roswell. Mr. Reese told us about that one. Creekside Christian at Augusta Prep. Effingham County at Screven. Flint at Crawford. Flowery Branch at Seconder. Grayson at Milton. Hampton at Spalding. Hurd at LaGrange. Jenkins versus Savannah Country Day. Lanier at Archer. Long County at Metter. McDonald at Monday's Mill. What does TO mean?
I have no idea. I think that's the stadium. That is at 12 Oaks Stadium.
12 Oaks. Okay. Pace Academy at Mount Vernon, Parkview at Walton, South Gwinnett at North Gwinnett. Seems like that would be a rival game. Spring Creek at Westwood, Stevenson at Brookwood, and Strong Rock Christian at First Presbyterian. You know, I was 19 years old before I learned how to say Presbyterian. I really was, and the only reason I remember is the way my mama looked at me, because I used to say Presbyterian. I just couldn't say it, and then we were in a car one day, and we passed by the Presbyterian church, and I said, "Mama, what? How you say that, Presbyterian? What is that?" And she rolled her eyes at me with such disgust and said, "Presbyterian," and so I'll never forget it. But okay, let me see what they say. Mr. Hurst says coffee is weak as water. Well, now, Mr. Hurst, sometimes depending like on flood water, very strong. But I get what you're saying. Mr. Stanley, how you doing? Hey there, my kings and queens. Welcome, Mr. Stanley. East Lawrence in the building. Marquis says that's like Thompson and Burke County. We don't rock with each other, but we don't like Carver Columbus either. Wow. Barry says coffee is actually pretty good. Mr. McDaniel says it's that quiet before the storm. I think coffee is going to play a spoiler to see key teams this year. Defense should be way better than what people think. Okay. Mr. Britt, welcome. How you doing, sir? Are you still in Maine? Good evening, my friends. Just wanted to let you know that Valdosta opened up their new $14 million indoor practice facility on yesterday. Super excited for the kids. I am too. Congratulations to Valdosta. Wishing the Wildcats the best of luck this season. So let me go with let's see, Mr. Watkins, welcome. Doherty checking in, getting ready for the season next Friday at Hugh Mills Stadium. Okay. So August the 7th, we have Appling at Jeff Davis. Seems like that would be another rival game. Athens Christian at Providence Christian. Augusta Christian at Edmund Burke Academy. Bacon at Telfair. Bainbridge at Tift. That should be a pretty decent game right there. Baldwin at East Lawrence. Okay. Oh, old coach and new coach. Baylor, Tennessee at Buford. Interesting. Benedictine at Somerville. Bethlehem Christian at Lake Oconee. Blakely at Hawkinsville. Bluffton at Savannah Christian. Boyd Buchanan at Central. Brantley County and Rutland at Charleston County. Ooh, that's not that don't move the needle. Bremen at Rockmart, Brunswick at Ware, Bullock at Jenkins, Cairo at Thomas County Central, Calvary Day versus Ashley Ridge, Cambridge at Roswell, Campbell at New Manchester, Cartersville at McEachern, Cedartown at Hiram, Centennial at Riverwood. That's all I can see. This question, does it matter? As far, like the GHS say you can only have a certain amount of scrimmage games. Like, you have 2 in the fall, or you have 1 in the spring and 1 in the fall. So, and this might be a really dumb question, but if you scrimmage somebody out of the state, does that matter? Like, does it like you can have a spring scrimmage and then you scrimmage somebody out of state? Can you technically have another scrimmage with the Georgia GHSA team? I'm just curious.
I would think not.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I was just curious. That's all. Jeff Davis by you really don't like Appleton, do you, Mr. Van? Augusta Christian and Edmund Burke are private schools. Okay. Mr. Britt said, yes, ma'am. I'm still up here in Maine. I have been bragging about Georgia high school football. I'm sure you have. As you should, because I mean I've never been to Maine a day in my life. I would eventually like to travel there, but I'm almost positive that their football is a tad bit different up that way.
No, they got some good lobster.
It doesn't agree with my system. It's too bougie for me. Let's see. Cartersville at McEachern, Campbell at New Manchester. Shout out to New Manchester and my friend Principal Casey Bethel. Cartersville at McEachern, Cedartown at Hiram, Centennial at River. It's a lot of them. Centennial at Riverwood, Chapel Hill at Chattahoochee, Cherokee at Creekview, Clinch at Berrien, Colquitt at Houston, Coosa at Northwest Whitfield, Cross Creek at Warren, Becula at Norcross, Dade at Bowden, Darlington at Banks County, Dawson at North Forsyth, Denmark at Pope, Dodge at Wilcox. That might be a good one. Douglas at Kip, Atlanta. Did I know Kip had a football team?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody doesn't. Is it Best Academy? Is that what it is? Okay.
No, Best Academy got one, I thought.
Oh, I don't know. Dutchtown at Eagles, Landon, Early County at Columbus. Oh, that's Otis Spencer Stadium. East Forsyth at South Forsyth, Elbert County at Washington, Wilkes Fitzgerald at Coffee, Forest Park at Pebblebrook. Now,
I'm putting it right to the top.
It's fine. No, what I was going to say is, do any of those that I spoke of move the needle?
On the 8th, I mean, any game on the 7th, huh?
Houston at Colquitt should be a good one. Fitzgerald at Coffee simply because of the rivalry, but I'll see. Forest Park at Pebblebrook, Frederica Academy at Terrell, Fullington at Baker, George Walton Academy at Brentwood, Gilmer at Northcott Christian, GMC Prep at Montgomery, Griffin at North Clayton, Habersham Central at Lumpkin, Hancock Central at Greene County, Hardaway at Marion, Harlem at Lakeside, Hayesville at Union County, Jasper at Jones, Johnson at Southeast Bullock, Johnson at Trutland, Kell at North Cobb, Lakeview at Johnson, Lakeview Academy at Johnson, Lakeview Fort Oglethorpe at Signal Mountain, Lambert at River Ridge. Yeah. Lambert at River Ridge, Lanier at Terrell, Loganville at North Oconee, Lovejoy, Westover at Sumter County. Okay, that should be a pretty decent jamboree. Luello at Locust Grove, Manchester, Mount Bethel Christian at St. Anne Pacelli. Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Marietta at Carrollton, Mary Persons at West Lawrence, McEachern at Cartersville. Okay.
No, that'll be an interesting one right there.
I agree. Miller at Chattahoochee, Mitchell County at Monroe, ML King, Mill Grove, and Redan Jamboree. Shout out to Steve Robinson, head coach at ML King. Mount Zion Carroll at Temple, New Manchester at Campbell. We already said that. Oglethorpe at Hart, Peach at Warner Robins, Pepperell at Adair's, Pickens at Model, Pierce County, Richmond Hill at Glen, Richmond at Burke, Seminole at Cook. Sequoia at Wheeler, Southwest Georgia Academy versus Calvary Christian, St. Francis at Cherokee Christian, Statesboro at South Effingham, Swainsboro at Laney. That might be a pretty one, good one. Troop at Callaway.
Not at Loose and Laney.
Lucy Laney. Veterans at Lowndes. Villa Rookie at Noonan, Walker at Lake Oconee, Washington. They do have one at Best Academy. Westside Augusta at Greenbrier, Westside Macon at Jackson. That should be decent. Whitefield at Levitt, Whitewater, Northgate, Wilkinson at Stratford, Hay McKenna, Windsor Academy at Mount DeSales, Woodstock at Sprayberry, Worth at Valdosta. That one, it sounds good on the piano, but that ain't gonna be close.
I hope got us to beat the brakes off of Worth, even in the scrimmage.
What did I say? Okay, so the Falcon, yeah, I'll get to that in a minute, Marquise. He said, Mr. Britt said it's very different up here, but come during the summer, there are lots of beaches up here. Yes, I would love to do that. I think I'll do summer in Maine one year. That sounds fancy. Fitzgerald and Coffee, yeah, I saw that. Valdosta versus Worth, although they're in two different classifications, it should be a very interesting game. For the first series or two, Mr. Britt, it will be, but I honestly think that attrition will take over, and yeah, it won't be close. That's just my opinion, Miss Heather. I could be totally wrong. Marquis said, I haven't heard anything from Westover since 2004 and 2007. A couple of years ago, 2024, they did pretty good. They finished second in our region. I think their Achilles heel, they had really big linemen. They had some athletic skill players, but I think their biggest thing was they just didn't have a kicker. And you just can't unless you like the Hughes, you probably not getting to the state championship without one. Just going for two. Or Carver, Atlanta. They did it, didn't they? Let's see, Mr. Watkins. Mr. Britt said Valdosta will roll over Worth. Andrew Watkins says Valdosta is going to win the scrimmage game versus Worth by Valdosta by 55. Wow. What did I say? Marquise, to be ashamed. Marquis says Swainsboro versus Laney is like LeBron versus Kwame Brown. Barry said he likes Laney. Jeremy says he looked at the 3A rankings and he doesn't think that Toon should be ranked ahead of Carver Columbus. I mean, they have a good team, but not that good. I was with you, Jeremy. I posed that question at one point. But the would you like to explain the logic behind the pick, Mike?
I mean, when you look at Carver, you look at the pieces that they lost that transferred out. Carver is one of those teams that just don't have to prove it on the field that they're the better team than Toombs at the end of the day. Do we expect them to make it to the state title game? Yeah, one of the key players to get there. So we just have to sit back and see what Carver's going to do this year. Plus, I do think it's going to be a great test for Coach Jones down there, or the coach down there. I forget Jarvis Jones. Yeah, it's going to be a good test for him this year. He's going to have to actually do some coaching this year.
He said,
so we're going to see. Oh, okay. He took the keys to the Cadillac and drove it like he was supposed to drove it. That's what happened. He ain't had to do much coaching last year. Called a few plays here and there. That's about it.
And I'm thinking like that Sumter versus who was that Sumter versus Carver game? Who watched it online? Somebody tell me about that with regard to the coaching. I think some people were, I don't know if it was so much, I don't know, but because I was in Quitman that night, so I didn't see it. I was watching Brooks and Clinch, but somebody said that it was Sumter County's offense, or their coach. It was Sumter County's coaching that lacked. More so than Carver just did a great job coaching. I don't know. I wasn't there. It was something about the way the lineman was spaced and all that other stuff, but hey, I wasn't there. Anthony Stanley says West Lawrence, Jaden Stanley, DB versus Mayor Persons, Mason Stephen, wide receiver. Okay, we're gonna look and see how that goes. Oscar, he probably hadn't been back. You know, his son graduated, so he probably done checked into the doggone mental facility. Crazy self. He said I saw that game on Coach Poole's live stream, cover 196 in the downpour. I think it was 8. I thought it was 8-7, something like that. Bear, how you doing, Mr. Garrett? Welcome to the podcast, sir. Toombs checking in. Barry says if they would have put Pierce or Appley in 1A, we would have been dominant too. I'm just saying this for Worth and Toombs. Okay. Tune not that good, huh? Tune in and watch out. You heard that, Mr. Williams? You heard that, Jeremy? Oh, my Thursday. Check.
I got it. I see it.
So, they got one on Saturday. Are you going? No, never mind. You're not going. That's dumb. That was dumb of me to ask. So they have one in the middle of the week. Next week, Locust Grove at Jackson, Southwest DeKalb at Monroe.
Hold on. Wasn't Locust Grove just playing Llewellyn? Who was playing? Oh, yeah. They got Locust Grove playing Llewellyn right now.
Well, maybe they didn't play in the spring, so they got two in the fall, and they just decided to play it in the middle of the week. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I don't know, but that's crazy. I would not submit my team to 2 games prior to the season getting started.
Yes. So welcome. You heard us read off those. Did you hear us read off those games? Do any of those games move the needle for you, sir?
Nah.
Okay.
Couple of interesting games on there, though. I just knew that I wasn't going to be attending any, so I just didn't pay attention like that.
Okay. And so, would you like to address Jeremy's question? I mean, Thirsty addressed it.
Yeah, he did a great enough job. I mean, we already spoke on why we took Toombs over Northeast. Carver Columbus. So,
and let me ask you: do you think that the Valdosta versus Worth game will be close or no? The scrimmage.
In what?
I'm just asking. Catching you up. That's all. Okay, so Obadiah has a question. In these upcoming games before the season, at this point, what do you think teams are looking for?
Yep.
They're looking for
Depth.
Yep. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, backup players. That's what they're looking for.
Depth. Okay.
I mean, the season is here now, so I'm not disagreeing with what bro said because you want that depth. But at this point in time, if you ain't went through your OTAs and your spring and find the depth that you should be, you out of luck. You know, so yeah, I think it's last minute effort of trying to find some depth. But right now, I think you just trying to go through these last little practices and your scrimmage games and stuff, hoping to come out healthy, ready to start the season.
Well, and plus give some kids some quality reps too, just to see how they're going to interact and react to certain situations based on, because you're going to call plays that you want to see on film so you can coach for the next 2 weeks, coach up for the next 2 weeks. So that's the other thing too.
Okay. Y'all very smart. How you doing, Mr. Wynn? Checking in from Lee County. Welcome to the podcast, sir. Mr. Reddick, how you doing? Good afternoon, good people. I've been looking for you all. Well, you have found us, and we are so glad that you found us. And we're so glad that we found you again. Mr. Wynn says, yes, the Sumter and Carver game was 8-7 in a downpour. Carver scored later in the fourth. Yep, I remember that. We were down in Quitman. CJ Lane, how you doing, friend? Cook Hornets in the house. What do you expect out of Cook County this year, Mr. Lane? Let me hear what you thought. Cook plays Seminole on Friday. Okay. Mr. Stanley says, what's the toughest region in GHSA Class 2A?
2A, huh? Let me pull up the region real fast so I can take a look at the whole thing. Because it's just some teams that attention to. Y'all want it on the screen eventually?
Sure, sir.
Okay.
So Ms. Heather says they're probably making the final touches on the game plan and also to get the guys in a game-like atmosphere before the season starts. Very astute, Ms. Rodriguez. I don't disagree. How you doing, Mr. Wright? Hey, everybody, Big Peach Way. All right. Mr. Suggs, how you doing? Welcome, sir. So Thirsty is looking up the regions for 2A because Mr. Stanley has asked what's the toughest region in GHSA Class 2A. So he's just going through.
No, I got it. I got it. I just got to switch the screen real fast.
Mm-hmm. So we'll pull that up in a minute and answer your question. I'll give our opinions on it. Oh, Dwayne Little, what's going on, friend? What it do? Brooks County in the house. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Have you decided which coordinator job you gonna take? You gonna help your folks down there in Gainesville? You headed over to Death Valley. What we gonna do? Then you go to Auburn too. So which job you gonna take, sir? Dwayne says whatever region Brooks is in is the toughest. Is Brooks County 2A this year?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. It's on the screen. All right. Brooks Cook fits 1A, Region 1. Okay. Gets the nod right now. Well, we already know who's coming out of Region 3.
Well, wait a minute now. Ace, Blakely, Dodge, Dublin, East Lawrence, Swansboro, and Vidalia. That looks like it could be a pretty tough region. Or am I just wrong?
No, you got a good point on that
one. Brian, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go to 4A. What's that 4A?
Oh, Region 4?
Yeah.
It's Glen Hills, Jasper, Jefferson, Putnam, Social Circle,
okay, never mind.
Aquinas, Lucid, Laney. That's basically that Augusta area.
Okay. Keep going, 5A. What's going on, Wody? How you doing, good folks? Mr. Reddit said, how everything been going? Haven't been talking to y'all in a while. We've been maintaining, Mr. Reddit. God has been keeping us. He's blessed us and kept us from our home. Hallelujah. Dwayne says he's taking the Vanderbilt job. Well, sir,
preacher.
Sir, you're probably, if you take the Vanderbilt job, you're a little less likely to get fired because you suck. So I think that's a safe bet. And the west end of Nashville is beautiful. All right, 5A. So let me ask you this. Eagles Landing Christian, do you think last year was a flash in the pan, or do you think they get better? Or was that Eagles Landing?
Eagles Landing.
Oh, okay. That's who I was talking about.
With that fine coach. Yeah, a couple of guys that came down and beat Northside.
Man, fine coach. He was fine.
I think they take a step back.
Okay. All right. So I'm looking at 6A. Mount Zion, Carroll, Heard County. Brink, I don't know. My opinion, based on this right here, I think the region I think Region 2 is the toughest. And it's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Dwayne said it's too hot in Gainesville and we ain't got no quarterback. The payout should definitely be great, Obadiah. For real.
Mhm.
He said Gabe says in double A, I think it comes down to one double A or two double A for the toughest. I agree. I still give a slight nod to two double A simply because I'm not sure. So Mr. Lane, let us know how Cook is gonna be this year. Fitzgerald should be pretty good. Jeff Davis always lets me down. Bring Berrien, Brooks, they're always tough. So and we know that Thomasville has fallen off just a little bit. Now, if this were last year, I would go with Region 1, but as of right now, I say Region 2 is the toughest in Double A. With Ace Charter, who's decent. Blackland County they usually have a strong team. Dodge is really coming up. Dublin is Dublin. East Lawrence has shown that they can play. Swainsboro's tough. Vidalia, they got a new coach. I don't anticipate them doing much of anything, but that's just me. Dwayne said Florida's running Pierce County playbook this year.
Yeah, nah.
My lord.
Wow. Wow. I can't believe you talk about Florida like that, Dwayne. You must really be sick. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Barry said his Gators gonna win then if they run a Pierce County playbook. Okay. So yeah, so Mr. Stanley, that's my opinion. I don't know what else anybody else says, but I say Region 2. What y'all say?
I mean, it's easy to say Region 2 because, like you said, a couple of teams in that Region 1 is down or hadn't been what they're used to being. But I still say, like you said before, it can go either way. I mean, you can't go wrong by saying 1 or 2.
Damn, I can't argue with neither one of y'all on that one. Okay.
Okay. Mr. Little said he meant they let the quarterback go. Where is he? Did he leave or the new coach cut him? I'm talking about the Florida Gators. What's going on, Mr. Evans? Welcome. Worth is going back to the ship this year. Okay.
In Wood.
Interesting.
Now, let me say this.
I've been over here just talking shit and I'm muted.
I thought you were tending to the baby girl. That's why I ain't say nothing.
Now, let me say this real quick before my sister let y'all know all the shit she was talking. Worth, and y'all know I've been saying for the last year and a half, 2 years or so, had one of the best, arguably the best quarterbacks in the state. I love that kid. The kid can spin the ball. Smart quarterback. Saw the plays that he made in the championship. If Worth County had went from single A to double A, Worth would be my favorite. But to jump up to 3A and to be in the region that you're in and playing the likes of your Carver Columbus, your Pierces, your Applands, your Toombs, who's also in 3A, and things like that, I can't give him the favorite this
year. Dwayne said the quarterback at Florida is at Baylor looking like a stud. I mean, well, he said Baylor. Marquis said he really liked Swainsboro this year. Those young guys really showed him how different they were last year. When you have freshmen on your team that's starting, you're special. Deshaun said, in what? I guess he was talking about Worth County. Dwayne said Worth is losing week 1 by 10. They must be playing Brooks County. Marquis said you need to stay muted, Shakira, because you can roast folk like Aunt Esther.
Heck nah.
Gabe says West Toon not hitting on nothing. 2A is either Dodge, Dublin, or Swainsboro. Okay. Why y'all dislike each other so much? Y'all from the same town. I bet y'all related. I know y'all cousins in town.
All on cousins down there.
All of you. Some of y'all might have moved to Reedsville or Claxton, but y'all a Cobb town, but all y'all related. But y'all can't stand each other. It's crazy. You know who gonna win AAA? I see it now.
Who?
Brantley County. Classic.
The Herons.
You heard it here first, people.
So one thing, you were taking Vegas. You'll sure be rich off of that pick.
Mm-hmm. Jeremy says he doesn't know how Apple's gonna look this year, with this being our second coach in 2 seasons. GaG said that fight word saying he related to them folk in West Toon. Okay, are we talking about 6? Have we talked about 6A already, or are we just going with 7A?
What, 6? Well, we did 6A poll last week.
We did.
Yep, we did 5A and 6A last week. So this is the last poll before the season gets started.
Hey, little girl.
Need to
Somebody ready
hush.
to eat. Somebody ready to eat.
She done ate. Now she just being noisy.
Let's see. Mr. Evans says Worth is going to beat Carver this year and win the region. It's gonna be a good game. Dwayne says Appling is a homecoming team again. Marquis says that's just like Lucy Lane and Josie, both from Augusta but hate each other. His wife is from Augusta and she's not from either school. Okay. What's going on, Mr. Nicholson? How you doing? Go Mary Persons Bulldogs. All right. So we got the 7A poll. What y'all got to say about it?
I'm good with it.
I think the surprise on here for me is Brookwood.
Yep.
I don't think people really understand what's been going on over there on the southeast side of Gwinnett County.
Mm-hmm.
And Brookwood, the last couple of years, have been putting something back together to get to the Brookwood of old.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be surprised when you see what Brookwood would do this year.
Okay. Because they haven't, I mean, they used to be, it seemed like they used to be in the dome. Yeah, see, I'm aging myself. They used to be in the dome all the time.
Yeah, but do we remember, back when we first started doing these podcasts, Brookwood goes out to Bishop Gorman in Las Vegas, that's the state of Georgia.
Guess what?
Paris, the state of Georgia.
Yes, I remember.
McKenna.
So it'll be nice to see them get back to being who Brookwood was, because that's the last we heard of them. They went out there and got destroyed.
Yeah.
So maybe if they come back and put their name on the map in Georgia, maybe they can redeem themselves.
Well, Creekside did it, so they can do it too. Creekside still, Creekside ain't have no business going out there bothering them folk. So, and they did it and came back and dominated. So Brookwood, I mean, you can do it too.
Did.
Let's see. Lee says Beaufort University will be the state champions again. And Mr. Reese says watch out for Walton this year.
Come to think of it, didn't Walton upset a couple of teams last year in the playoff? Didn't they make it like a quarter or something?
I don't know about last year. They could have. I don't know about last. I know the year before they upset somebody, I think. But I'm not sure. Don't get me the line. So Mr. Reese, do you take issue with Roswell not being? Oh no, y'all this ain't the same region. Never mind. Don't pay no attention to me. Gabe says, so will Brookwood or North Gwinnett win their region? So they're in the same region. So which one's going to win, Brookwood or North Gwinnett?
No. I don't think they're in the same region. I think they're in the region with
Yeah, I don't know.
maybe Grayson or somebody like that. North Gwinnett may be in that Beaufort region or something.
So
I don't know. We can look at it and see. And I'm sorry, I'm eating right now. But
No. Yeah, Brookwood don't play no North Gwinnett.
so maybe I read the question wrong. I
no,
guess
I don't think.
are
I
either
don't
one
think.
of them going to win their regions?
Yeah, I don't think because I think they do have people ranked higher that are, juggernauts
Oh,
in their region.
yes, they are. I take that back. They are the region. They play October 9th.
What's the region?
Region 7.
Okay, who's the region?
Right now, it's Berkmar, Brookwood, Duluth, Norcross, North Gwinnett, Parkview, and Peachtree Ridge.
Okay, so now I understand your question, Ms. Gay. Guess what? Brookwood, I think we're in the region.
You think Brookwood beats North Gwinnett? Okay.
Huh.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back. Let's see. Dwayne says he remembers Brookwood came to Valdosta, showed out, then they disappeared. Yeah. And Mr. Stanley said, "Will Valdosta ever get back on top like the 80s and 90s winning state titles?" I mean, they're very close up there. I mean, they were a Tay Green away from getting to the championship this year. Am I right?
I know, right?
That boy was.
But let's not forget, if I'm not mistaken, Valdosta has won a championship within the last 8 to 10 years.
They won in 2016.
Okay, so they're not just falling off the map, I think they will get back to dominance because regardless, there's a lot of talent in the South Georgia area. And I think the bona fide moves are starting to happen a little more in the South area. So don't be surprised if Valdosta start getting a lot of bona fide moves. And it's the most attractive city in South Georgia, let's be real. So I can see them getting back to being that of old.
Okay. Let's see. What's going on,
Hold
Mr.
on, real fast. Yo, I know you made a comment on Walton, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at their schedule from last year. And this is the funniest thing. In the regular season, they started the season off against McKeachie in the Corky Kid. And just got straight up blasted 50-17. Turned around in the first round of the playoff and beat the same McKeachie team 28-24.
Yep. I knew they had an upset in the playoffs. So I agree with Mr. Reese or whoever that comment whoever made that comment about watching Walton.
Yeah.
They started out looking bad, but they did put it together throughout the year, hit a gear, and upsetted somebody in the first round. We see to be the same team that beat them in the beginning. So, yeah, I think Walton might be okay this year.
Yeah, and they gave Valdosta a run last year, too, 45-42. Even though they lost.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, Mr. Jones? How you doing? How's it down there in Bainbridge, Georgia? How's your baby doing? Mr. Robert, how you doing? Tell D2 we said hello.
Hey down, Mr. Robert.
Dwayne said Lowndes is ranked way too high. They're going to go 7-3 or 6-4. Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that? Mr. Wynn said he said he's interested in watching Carrollton's offense with CJ Cypher and Zach Watts.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to be an exciting offense to watch for sure.
I don't think people really. I know you looked at that game with Buford, but CJ Cypher is a true one in a lifetime talent, kind of like Juju was, kind of like Dang, I'm sorry, I can't even remember the kid name. We watched him at Milton a couple of years ago.
Luke Nickel.
Luke Nickel. And there's several more. We can go down a laundry list of lifetime or once in a lifetime athletes. But CJ Cypher hadn't even hit his stride yet. To have Zach Watt come over from Carver, Columbus, to be able to take a lot off of him, being the threat that he is every time he get the ball in his hand, this may be the year where you will really see the true cycle.
Mr. Reese says Walton went to the quarterfinals last year after beating McEachern in the first round. They had lost badly to McEachern at the start of the city in the Corky Kill. Yep, so he said that before y'all see it.
Okay. I wasn't even looking at the comment. My bad.
Walton,
we appreciate all the insight on everything.
Oh no, I wasn't saying it. I wasn't saying that. Yeah.
I know what you were saying. That's why I just piggyback off of what you saying to let the listeners know. We appreciate y'all giving us this information.
Yeah. And he said Walton only lost about 3 in the quarterfinals. Dwayne said, "Who is they, Dwayne?" He said that I guess he's talking about Lowndes. He said they won't be that good unless they recruit heavy like TCC. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Mr. Britt talked about it. Mr. Wynn, they opened their indoor facility yesterday for $14 million, and I hope they enjoy it.
Who?
Valdosta.
My love.
You must have paid attention to your text messages the other day.
I didn't. I'm going through some things.
Yeah, understood. Mr. Myrick says Valdosta got a Thompson alumni as a wide receiver coach. His name is Christian Tutt, class of 2018, played at Auburn University and coached at Furman last year. Okay. Do you all think Massillon from Ohio surpasses Valdosta's record this year?
Nope.
Because Valdosta won't. What is it, about 6 games now? 7 games maybe? Valdosta have on them. There's no way that team wins 6 more games than Valdosta this year. Like, Valdosta is not possibly finna be 9-1, 10-0. Like, Valdosta really got it like that.
And the only reason they're that close is, Valdosta had to forfeit them games a couple of years ago, or a few years ago, right? So yeah, unless that happens, I don't think so. Not this year. It'll be a minute. And Valdosta have to have a really, really down year for that to happen.
Yeah, like I said, with everything that's going on in South Georgia and the move-ins and areas growing, things coming up from Florida to play Georgia football, and Valdosta, like I said, attract a lot of people. Coaches I just don't see Valdosta. Oh, and then they got a good coach. So I just don't see them falling off to where they can just catch them like that.
Yeah, and a lot of Florida. That's what I'm saying. As far as talent, not only the players, but the coaches are moving to Georgia too because they pay better in Georgia. So if I'm on the border, I'd rather coach at a Georgia school than Florida because they're gonna pay me more.
Agreed.
So. Dwayne says he was talking about Valdosta. It's crazy how this recruiting is high school football. You really can't compete unless you recruit. It's the way of it's the way of the world, Mr. Little. I mean, who didn't see this coming? We saw it. It's the new model. But and the Georgia high school has put the parameters in place. If you meet the criteria, you just meet the criteria.
So at this point, it's time to start complaining about it as listeners, as fans. You need to be talking to your coaches. Look here. Right across the street, they doing it. So let's find us, and parents. I encourage parents to do what's best for your kid. You know what I mean? If your kid has an opportunity, now listen, if your child is good, he can play at Crawford County and he gonna be discovered. But if you have a wide receiver and he's playing for a team that the quarterback is not gonna put the ball up in the air, your child is not gonna be looked at his true potential because he can't put numbers up and can't do things, man, find that baby somewhere to play. I'm all for it.
Get him out of there.
I mean, in Florida, I don't think they have the same parameters in place as far as bona fide moves. I think in Florida,
if you can get to a school in Florida from what I hear, and don't quote me on this because never had a child in Florida, don't know nothing about it. This is just what we've heard through people talk and through some research on our own. If you can get to the school, you can go.
Yeah. I mean, now if your daddy rich and you live in Tallahassee and you can helicopter to Miami every day, then hey, you can go. You know, I know that's
better not. They're gonna tell on your ass.
So, you know, let's see. Let me read. Okay, Lee says it could be Valdosta versus Buford in the state championship game. I mean, if they're on the opposite side of the bracket, it's a possibility.
I'm sorry, babe, to interrupt you. Let me just ask you this, since you said that. We saw that Buford in that Valdosta game. I'd like to think that game was a lot closer than the Carrollton championship game. You agree?
For the first 3.5 quarters?
For the entire game, they didn't win by that much. Now, you have to take into accountability that it was colder than a polar bear's you know what that night. So maybe Buford wouldn't hit on all cylinders, but guess what? It was cold at Valdosta too. Now, I do think the Valdosta-Buford matchup would have been a better championship game than the Carrollton-Buford matchup. And no knock on Carrollton.
That was an exciting game to me, though.
Agreed. Like I said, no knock on Carrollton. That was a good game. But that Buford game could have went any way at any given time.
To that number 3.
Oh, 5.
5. Whatever. I don't know. He was
whatever he wanted to do.
I mean, I just looked down for a millisecond. I was like, oh, they on the 1 yard line. Was it the 1 inch or 1 yard line? I don't know.
Damn near safety.
I said, okay, I looked down for a minute. And as soon as I looked down, all I heard Yo say, oh, he gone. And that boy scored.
That kid hit that hole. And I'm telling about 3 steps. It looked like he was already at midfield. There was nobody in sight.
Did he score or did he just get down?
He scored. Who was going to catch him?
I was like, oh, wow. So, yeah. Let's see. Jeffrey Roberts says something will be represented in Lee and Camden. So, are you saying they got coaches there or not? Cavion Patrick, welcome to the podcast, sir. He said Valdosta will go on a deep run this year. I agree. Welcome, sir. Obadiah said he overheard a podcaster say blame it on the 7-on-7. The recruiting, Mr. Obadiah, let us know. Marquise Myrick says Grovetown High School head coach DJ Mayo said in a podcast last year when he was coaching in Florida and Kansas, he and his coaching staff were trying to get back to Georgia. He coached at Camden County before he came back to Georgia as the head coach of Grovetown. Okay, so he did come back. Okay. Mr. Porter, welcome to the podcast. He says Florida is open enrollment as long as the school has openings and you can get yourself to school, you're good. I coached in Florida for 12 years before moving to Georgia a couple of years ago. So, Mr. Porter, let me know the difference between Georgia and Florida football. Do you like? What are the pros? What are the cons? What do you like? What don't you like?
Florida got nothing but speed and no linemen.
Well, who is Jalen Carter from Florida? I'm just curious. That's all. Mr. Nicholson, hi. He said he agrees it was. Michael Fowler, welcome to the podcast, sir. Camden Wildcats in the building. Who you with? Welcome. Mr. Patrick said that Valdosta versus Buford game was way closer than the score showed. Valdosta definitely could have won. Yes, they could have. I mean, they were going back and forth until I think the middle of the third quarter. I'm telling you, that little he just kind of broke their spirit a little bit. That running back, Tay Green. And shout out to him. Shout out to his dad. He used to listen to us last year. So, yeah, it was. Valdosta could very well get to the bins this year. Mr. Shields, how you doing, friend? He says, thanks for not putting Newton in the top 10. I'm on a wait and see approach this year. Understood. I drove by Newton County High School. What was it? A week before last. I had really forgotten how huge that place is. That place is humongous.
Man, shout out to Newton, man. The Rams. My baby graduated from there. It was the longest graduation I've ever seen in my life. They had so many seniors come. I can only imagine how huge that school is. Because they didn't graduate at the school, so I have written by the school, but I think they said something about it was a new school now or whatever. I'm not sure, but that got to be a huge school for all of them seniors. You can only imagine underclassmen if it's that many seniors.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's saying player transfers. So Sumter County is in Lee, and understood, Mr. Roberts. I get it now. I get what you're saying. Yeah. How you doing? How do you pronounce your last name? Out of here. Okay, I got it. Packer's here. Welcome. Well, I'm assuming you're a Colquitt Packer. Welcome. Speaking of weather, which high school do you think will create an indoor facility for the fans to attend if weather is involved? I don't know.
An indoor facility for the fans to attend. You talking about a school building a dome? None.
No. Just an indoor facility, and if there could be spectators,
I mean, all they're gonna do is throw some benches up against the wall. Against the wall. That's what they're gonna end up doing.
When you think about it, you really don't have that much room. When you're building those indoor facilities, I'm talking about even on the college level. Majority of them don't even have a full 100 yards. It's just for practicing. You get one of them little barn sheds and throw a little turf down, and it's good. It's good for the kids to have to practice when you have weather and stuff. To say you want to add some bleachers or something to that, I don't think a school. I don't think so.
The only school I can see doing it would be Gainesville, because not indoor. Beautiful, but Gainesville, they don't technically have an indoor facility. It's a covered facility.
Oh, the sides are out.
Yeah, so I can see them putting some bleachers around the side.
Now let's be real though, bro, because Jess and I was talking about this. If you look around the stadium, that huge, $50 million stadium Buford just built, it's a lot of land still around that area. That I'm sure the city of Buford don't mind if someone owns that, donated to the school if they decided to do something like that.
Don't forget they still got the old stadium by the school.
By the school there, yeah. So that could be something that can be.
So don't be surprised if they retrofit that with a cover.
Yeah.
Throw some poles up and put a tent above it. Now you got spectators on the indoor facility.
Yeah, that because
The Marquis says he and his coaching staff have really turned Grovetown around. They used to be the laughing stock before he got there. Now, is this the coach that was in Camden County for a year and then got fired? He came from Florida, had won a state championship, and he came to Camden. I think he lasted a year, and they got rid of him.
Camden already had somebody in place, and I think the guy that was down at Irwin last year, I think same thing with him. Is you want somebody, but a trigger got pulled before, so you got to fill that role. So you just throw somebody in there. I think that's what's the Camden County guy. Now, if that is him at Grovetown, big ups to him, because I feel like it's unfair when a coach get treated like that. But he was just.
I'm going to say this about Grovetown too. Another reason why they're getting better is the same reason other teams start getting out of Augusta. They're leaving Augusta and they're heading to Grovetown. That's what's happening. that the talent is gonna move, and don't be surprised if in the next few years you hear Grovetown making a lot more noise than they normally would. So, hey, I'm just saying, that has he's he's coming to a pretty decent situation. Grovetown is a nice place to live. If you got to get to you can get to Augusta relatively quickly. Yeah, it works. It works. Let's see. Out of here says, what do you all think about Colquitt and TCC? I asked yo about this game the other day. What do you say, yo?
Like I said, I'm so man. Colquitt is one of those teams that when you looked at them last year and what they was returning, you was kind of thinking that they'd still be Colquitt and make some noise. But then they start having some kids move out and the key position at the quarterback position leave, and it's just you really don't know. And the rivalry between Thomas County Central and Colquitt, you know, it speaks volume when they used to play back in the day and stuff, both of them being powerhouses. Now to get that back, I think it's a little tainted with the things that has transpired in Colquitt the last couple of months. So I think it's TCC's game to win, and it really won't show what it could have been minus the move outs and stuff.
Yeah, you know what it, with that quarterback leaving, especially, they were just so high on him, like he was going to be a game changer. And now oh Lord.
Changing the game for somebody else.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I would be interested. Do Colquitt and Lee play this year? That's the one I want to see. I know they played last year. That's the one I want to see. Deshaun says all them little small stadiums be forgot. All they need to do is put a roof over them.
Like bro said, Deshaun, like I said, I know, and just reading, not getting ahead of reading the comments, a lot of people speaking of Texas, but Buford, Gainesville, a couple of more small schools around here that really pour into their football program. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you get one of them popping off. I mean, Lee County got a beautiful stadium down there, It might be somebody that pop out way before a Texas team he could here in Georgia,
man. What was I fixing to say? I can't remember. It left my mind just that quick. Guess it's turning 50 do that to you. Travis Rowland, Camden County is at Wheeler now. Okay, so it's not the same guy.
No wonder then, because Wheeler has been making some noise these last couple of years, and I think Wheeler will be a pretty good program this year too.
That's in Marietta, right?
No. Oh, Wheeler High? Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Wheeler County.
Well, he might mean Wheeler County. I thought he meant Wheeler High School in Marietta. I don't know. He could see Wheeler County might. It sounds more realistic because that's closer to Camden County than
it is
in Atlanta. So he could be.
But it don't mean nothing in the coaching world because it was a coach that was in Decatur who went into the college ranks. Now he always dying up by Savannah, so
There's true. Obadiah says I don't think that's realistic, Obadiah, but he said, we all know hurricane season is loading. With that being said, do you think if a game is canceled, it should be played in the indoor facility without fans? Region play only. I don't think that's going to fly.
Good point, Obadiah. But like I said, I don't know what y'all got down there, but majority of the indoor facilities don't have a true 100 yards. So,
yeah. Morris said, so he's talking to Marquise. He's talking about the Thompson versus Newton County scrimmage, and he says that the OC doesn't know what he's doing. Mr. Shields, I got one for you, Mr. Shields, and I'm gonna leave it right there.
Shit.
Okay. Mr. Porter says, I love it here in Georgia. Coaching's biggest difference between Florida and Georgia is the coaching is way better in Georgia because Florida doesn't pay hard to find coaches, let alone good ones. because Florida doesn't pay. It's hard to find coaches, let alone good ones. See, that's what I was talking about. I've heard that Georgia plays better, so a lot of coaches in Florida are leaving there to come to Georgia. But we are so glad that you are here, and we're so glad that you enjoy it, sir. So Lee and Colquitt do play this year. I need to see what I would love to see. Now that's a game I would like to go see, and if it's on one of my open weeks, I do think that could be one we could check out. Yeah, what do you think?
Sound like a plan, babe.
But I will have to check the schedule. Mr. Wynn says Colquitt lost both quarterbacks. Ooh, one to Camden County and Lawson to Lee County. Ooh.
So again, Mr. Wynn, you're in that area, being in the Lee County area. Last year and with the likes of Lawson, do apologize because I don't know much about the Filer kid, but I know who Lawson is, and you knew him coming back, losing their running back and things like that. Jay, you would think that it would still be a pretty good Colquitt County team. But when you got signal callers like Lawson and obviously what you're saying Fowler is, now you're just scratching your head like, what would Colquitt County really be?
And what's the issue? Why did both of the babies leave? Like usually I'm wondering, is it something internal going on over there?
Well, we know with the running.
You went out a little bit.
I'm sorry, with the running back Georgia commit, it was something going on when he quit and stuff. They was talking about some coaching issues, and glad the kid was able to come back and get into college if he is on Georgia roster this year, which I hope so. But with that being said, like if you got years of stuff like that going on, you really got to start looking at that front office. Kids aren't just leaving a stored program like Colquitt County to go elsewhere unless something is going on.
I agree. Steven says he's at Wheeler High School. That's in Marietta.
Why you gotta say Wheeler like Cool Whip?
Wheeler. What I'm supposed to say? Wheeler?
Yeah, Wheeler. You gotta keep Wheeler. You don't watch Family Guy. It's off the Family Guy.
Don't. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I was like, what are you talking about? My mother's an English professor. I enunciate my words most of the time. Unless I'm just talking to y'all. I mean, I talk any kind of way. But if I'm reading, I try to enunciate most of the time. Dwayne says Carrollton might do. They look like they have some money up there. They do, Dwayne. They do. What does BDC mean, Obadiah? I'm scared to ask. You said BDC, Jess. I don't know.
I know what it would probably mean to me, but I'm gonna leave that to myself.
Marquis says, Grovetown has something special coming up. I have some good friendships with those guys over there. I see the process. Before Coach Mayo got there, Grovetown was a 1-win team every year. They went 4-6 last year, which is better than 1-9. The real reason why they lost 6 games because they got beat by teams like Grayson, Newton, Archer, Rockdale, and Greenbrier. They beat Evans, Lakeside, Thompson, and Heritage. Okay, like I said, those people are moving to Grovetown, and I just see them doing better. Jeffrey Roberts says he thinks TCC's indoor is 100 yards. Where is it? Is it by the actual school or is it by the stadium down the street? Tell me where it is. Oh,
it's by the school.
Okay, it's by the school. Okay. You see that? You see that, Wayne?
Mm-hmm.
Lee and Colquitt play 9-11.
That's all weekend.
It is. It is.
I guess we'll be in Lee and Colquitt.
So is it in Moultrie or I'm assuming it's in Moultrie. I would love for it to be in Leesburg, but yeah, that sounds like a plan. It sounds better than me going down the street to see Fair in Northeast. Okay. Steven says MJ Fowler was pushing Lawson. Colquitt gained the quarterback from Mount Zion Jonesboro. Fowler's dad was hired at Camden County. Ah. Okay, okay, I remember that. Oh, it doesn't, sweetheart. It doesn't. It's located in the whole old high school parking lot. Okay. Good stuff. So what is this? Is that George's new uniform? No silver breeches? What is this?
Dogs, baby.
Interesting. I mean, I like it. That little boy fine too. But
Hello.
that's interesting. Are you outside?
I am.
I hear the potatoes or whatever that is.
Feel that.
Marquise says, let's address the elephant in the room. The Falcons can't catch a break. Losing Walker hurt. So what happened today?
Has it been determined that it's his ACL or not? Jalen Walker, last year's top draft pick, got injured yesterday. They're thinking it's an ACL. We're supposed to have some MRIs today and stuff to confirm. But you're losing about 40 tackles, couple of fumbles forced, couple of pass breakups, about 6 sacks. Man, that defense didn't need that right now.
Yeah, it's been confirmed. He has a torn ACL. He's going to miss the entire season. I just looked it up.
My Lord. Praying for the kid, former Georgia Bulldog and now Atlanta Falcon, Jalen Walker. Praying for you. Hope to see you next year doing big things for the Birds.
Yeah, you'll be back better. You'll be back better. Okay. So it's not. So we have established, as far as Colquitt goes, it's not necessarily a.
I don't know how y'all just gonna overlook the good news with the Falcons.
What's the good news? Oh, Bijan Robinson signed a deal. Is that it? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, locking him up for another 4 years. 4 years.
Oh, years. 22 and some change a year.
Ooh. Yeah, he got paid. Dang. Oh my god. Do you know what I can do with $22 million?
Do you know what I can do with $2 million?
200,000. Do you understand?
Yeah. $22 hell, but that's
at that point I can do something with 2,000, 200. I was like, come on, man. But anyway, Walker is from Sly County. Okay. Mm-hmm. He not?
No.
Where he from?
Jalen Walker, I don't think he's from Georgia. The Walkers that came from Sly County, I know Zayden Walker played linebacker, and I know his brother at one time was considering Georgia, but I think he went to Auburn. So I don't think Jalen Walker is from Georgia though.
Walker,
yeah, North Carolina. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the podcast, Travis Carter. Welcome. If I have $22 million, I would still live cheap, shop at Target, Best Buy, and thrift stores. I would.
Kudos to you, Mr. Myrick. If I had $22 million, I would buy me a Target, a Best Buy, and thrift store.
I would. I would live conservatively. I do believe, but I would splurge every now and again, and I would live conservatively simply because I don't want y'all jokers to know. What I got?
Like me and my cousin said, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money on windshields and tires,
I'm just saying, y'all ain't gonna know I got it. I won't tell.
What's going on, bro?
Okay, Auntie. I will. Auntie just sent me a text message. How you doing, Antoine? How's AJ? How's everybody doing? Welcome, sir. He's from South
Arkansas Razorback.
Arkansas Razorback.
Yeah, that's where he played high school at, but he was born in South Carolina.
Okay. On the 50 podcast is in the building. Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Well, thank y'all for joining us.
Appreciate
Who's
you.
behind that?
I'm not sure, but let us know so we can support you all. Let us know when you're on and what you talk about. So
Exactly.
Love
Everybody can eat around here. Hey, we got. Oh, matter of fact, I bought some snacks today, y'all. I got some wings in the back. I'm just getting it started. I'm trying to get in the groove of football season because every Friday
Hey,
night we got some stuff
bro,
going on in the back. What's up?
bro, load the freezer up because I got a feeling with the bona fide moves that's been made and the way this new region has shifted and the fact that everybody is gonna have to play somebody because of the PSR. I got a feeling we're gonna be cooking up a whole bunch of 50 pieces this year.
yeah, I believe it.
Mm.
Well, you know what? I'll go ahead and make me a run on the Costco.
Costco, BJ's, Sam, somewhere, bro. Let's load up the
Nah,
freezer.
nah. I'm going to the restaurant Costco up in Morrow. I got you.
Oh, okay. As long as we can be ready to pass out them 50 pieces.
Either that or restaurant depot. I think I'm gonna do chicken tenders one day.
Hey, I need a bag of them chicken wings for real.
You what? You need some
Babe,
wings?
we'll get together tomorrow. We'll get that taken care of.
Yeah, I need some chicken wings for real.
Sam's run tomorrow.
No, I got choir rehearsals tomorrow, and we supposed to after that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to.
Yeah. So
Let's talk about the wings. What do you need? What day you need the wings for? And how many you need? How much you need?
Let me think. August the 21st. Down at Perry, Georgia. I'm gonna need a bag of 50 piece because we're gonna be serving up to them Panthers.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna get you a 40-pound box from Restaurant Depot. That's gonna run you about $60.
That's it.
There you go.
Okay, we got it. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to your question, Mr. Obadiah. Antoine says everyone is doing good. He's in a battle for the starting spot, so we hope it works out for him. It will.
Let's go, AJ.
Let's go, AJ.
Let's go, nephew.
On the 50 says they're from Cairo, Georgia. They're the syrup makers, sports, community, and real talk. Well, welcome, and let us know how you think the syrup makers are gonna do this year.
Okay, they go live Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30.
Okay,
7:30. Hold on, 7:30-ish. Okay, appreciate you.
So y'all talk about Cairo. I'm sure y'all talk about all stuff in South Georgia. We'll be sure to check you out. I get out of choir rehearsal tomorrow about 7. So yeah, I'm gonna check you guys out. Thank you for listening to us.
Hey, that hype video K-Ro dropped was fire. I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out for sure. Obadiah said, nah, Jess, you're a singer as well. No, Obadiah. I sing the church.
Obadiah, check your inbox a little later, man. I'm gonna send you something.
Oh my God, you so messy.
You better not.
Oh Lord.
They was singing in that choir. Can't nobody sing like Elton Kane Jr.
My church member posted. She put me on Facebook. It's on her page. I was like, girl, you know better. My voice is good from 11 to 12:30 on Sundays at Trinity Baptist Church in Fort Valley, Georgia. If you miss it, you miss it. It is not to be. It is not to be broadcast all over Facebook. I just put it like that.
Hey, you try. You do your best, don't you?
I do. On the 50 podcast said the host is Jairam Queen and Michael Anderson. Let me know if I'm saying your name correctly. Jairam or Jairam? A tambourine. Oh, I can play a mean tambourine, Mr. Carter. While you talking.
Hand in the thigh, get the bumping together, boy.
I probably am, Marquise. You're a little thin up there. Cairo is winning the state this year.
See, I was with you all the way to the end of the podcast, guys.
I ain't gonna need to show that.
Had all kind of support. You had me ready to tell the world about you. Now you're talking black.
Baptist. So y'all be singing them old hymns? Yeah, old and new. Yeah, we know.
Friend we have in Jesus.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with the hymns now.
Ain't nothing. We sang a charge to keep I have, and I will trust in the Lord this Sunday. Sure did. Oh Lord. Did I sing the Valley? Did I sing at the Valley? A little bit. Can we make it a rule? No pinatas, please. These are scrimmage games.
You just got here. You can't make no damn rules. You can't even suggest nothing. Get back and shut up.
We're talking about practice.
He's been good. He's actually been good. I'm proud of him. He came in and he had some.
Thing about it though, your reputation follow you everywhere you go.
Everywhere you damn go.
That's true. But honestly, Mr. Williams, we don't police grown men. Not over here. So I mean, you know.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I was doing something else. I got you, dog. I got you.
Oh my God.
You know what that sounded like? Harlem Nights.
No, you know I did it.
I'm just shoot that little mother.
Sound like he closed the door.
Actually, man, what I was sitting over here doing was trying to find saxophone was getting louder. I was trying to find that and upload it real.
I'm glad you didn't. I hate that. I swear, it bothers me to no end. Like, stop it.
Oh man,
I can't. So on the 50 podcast said yes, them boys hot this year. Check them out. Well, we will see. We'll see.
I can tell you one thing. You got a stud. Number 11, if I'm not mistaken, I know last year that played the end. And that kid Duncan is a true stud. I know what you got as far as them two.
Hell no. Why I get called the red fox of the podcast?
Because you are. That is so apropos.
I really don't know how to take that as a compliment or as a slap in the face. I'm not sure. I'm stuck on it right there.
Compliment that it was intended to be, and the shade that was meant to be thrown along with it. Both.
Okay.
He said they're on Facebook and YouTube on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30. So I'm gonna check it out. If you could tag us on the 50, so we can listen in. I would love to tune in and hear what y'all have to say. Hear what y'all have to say. So if you're saying all that, then the first few series of that scrimmage on Friday should be pretty decent. I take it. Do you anticipate being very competitive with TCC, or do you think because of the mere depth that they will dominate? Let us know what you think.
Talking about K-Row and TCC? I'll just tell you this. It all depends. I understand. But my take on that is it all depends on if they pull the Ferrari out the garage and just crank him up and hit the gas a couple of times, or if they pull that thing out and put it on the starting block, ready to shoot. Say what y'all want to say. I see what the fans just said, but listen here. I'm telling you, that Duncan kid down there in Cairo, Georgia ain't no joke, man.
Yes, he's something serious. Oh gosh, I keep telling y'all about blowing this man's head up. Red Fox is the GOAT, Mr. Thirsty, so that means you're the GOAT at what you do. Oh god.
I agree with you, bro. He's the GOAT.
He is, because when he went to that Falcons game and he gave me the keys to run that sucker, I was like, I'm not doing this shit no more. Barry says,
No, I was to go at the football game at the state championship game.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Just sit
My
back and
buddy,
look.
my man know. Hey, my brother know what I'm talking about.
I know what you mean, bro.
Just sit back and look pretty, okay? Hush. Barry
Okay.
said Bear said TCC by 100. Deshaun says, I love a good praise and worship, but nothing beats that old school. Want to make them ushers mad, hit one of them hymns or near the cross. He decided to die for me or no greater love. They got
I
to
know
say
that's
it.
right. I know that's right.
Hey, man, shout out Deacon McQuarrie, man, Sunday, man. Pastor started off with something, man. Pastor got done with it, ready to bring the guest pastor up, boy. When I tell you Deacon McQuarrie took it, boy, and just ran with it.
Which
And
one?
I stood there and Sugar Fat McQuarrie, baby.
Oh, okay.
And when I tell you he did that thing,
I bet you he did. I showed me Deacon Taylor. Rest in peace. That man know he could sing a dog call.
I don't know what kept me out of Richland Baptist so long, man. I love it. I love everything it stands for.
Yes, Mr. Roberts. TCC did say that they're going to use 2 quarterbacks. I think they said it earlier. It's going to be like a 1A, 1B. That's going to be very interesting.
Okay. Again. All that sound good. Watch what I tell you. That kid ain't moved from no wrong Georgia to be no 1B or no 1A. He won.
Well, if the circumstances surrounding the transfer itself are accurate, I don't think he really had a choice. So if I wouldn't necessarily say he didn't move to be a 1B or whatever y'all just said.
Mm-hmm.
I read that his grandparents are ailing.
Mm-hmm.
His parents chose to move for that reason. So it kind of sucks, like when you had to leave your friends and all that behind, but it's really gonna suck if he got to come be a part of a program and be 1B.
Exactly. And I'm not knocking. First off, prayers out to the grandparents. You know what I mean? No kind of way am I saying anything ill towards somebody's grandparents.
Right.
But that was his second move, sweetie.
Oh, see, I didn't deep dive.
Yeah. And I just feel like it's clouded there in the water. You know what I mean? I just don't. He's a senior. Some in the milk ain't clean, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see at this time, oh, we got to move to Thomasville, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Papa and Mama are ill and stuff, Again, I'm not saying nothing against. I no kind of way. I ain't saying it like that, but I'm just saying, to live in Rome, Georgia, and to just say, you know what, we're gonna just go on down with Mama and Papa. Come on, man. That y'all, I don't think y'all know how far away that is to go. So unless I know for sure, I'm somebody that's saying, oh yeah, well, and I won't apologize because I ain't saying nothing in a negative demeanor. I'm just saying, I think the kid, and what I told y'all earlier, I'm okay with it. I think the kid made a choice that was best for him. Rome is a pretty good program. Rome is not going to be as strong as TCC, and Rome has not been as strong as TCC the last 3-4 years. So to make the move to Thomas County Central was a smart decision for that kid, and I think that's me personally. I think that's what the move was made
for. Dwayne says Colquitt should have gotten one of TCC's quarterbacks. Obadiah says, yo, hush. Some know and some don't. Also, some just play stupid. So let's just do that.
Exactly. I'll hush my mouth, Obadiah.
Jacob says, Dwayne Little, they got their quarterback, just like Valdosta got some players as well. Jeffrey Roberts says he won the appeal. Yeah, he did. Because they did deny him at first, but then he won it. So it's bona fide.
I'm just coming back to clarify. I don't fall into some playing stupid category. I really didn't know. I just read that little part, and that was it. I didn't want to speculate because what you see online could be facts or might not be. But I wish the kid look. I wish TCC look. So there you have it.
He said, I thought they would move to Tally.
Because somebody said he was born here. Read that too.
Yeah, I moved from the Tennessee line to the Florida line because Rome is less than an hour away from the Alabama line and the Tennessee line. Now that I think about it, because it's right there in the corner. Oh, it's a long way. It's a long way from here, from Middle Georgia. So, hey, really good. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be interested to see what's online this weekend after this scrimmage is played.
And see, that's the thing. Again, I'm not trying to put Summers County Central out or nothing like that. But that's the thing. After looking at this, that's what I heard also, that Mama and Papa actually live in Tallahassee, not in Summers County. Now I don't know. That's just what I've heard. So again, if you were moving, you've been in Florida, but you're not moving from Rome to Summers County. You knew where Summers County was. You knew what they had going. But again, Dr. Scott, great friend of the show, had him on. We look forward to having him on this year. The whole committee, shout out to Coach Cal Daniels, who make these type of decisions and everything. Friend of the family, we know well, just his people and I, just know his people and I. Me and Jess know his people. And with that being said, I don't second guess nothing they saying. If they say it's bona fide, it's bona fide. But at the same time, it's that, come on now.
Okay. So I mean, hey, this is and this could be it, transitioning to Florida from Georgia. If I'm still in Georgia, it's some stuff at the state level that I ain't really got to change. If I move to Florida, then I got to do a whole bunch of different stuff. But then if I have to transfer to Florida, I don't have to pay state tax. So there's that. I don't know.
Big up to the kid though. Either way, good luck to the kid and TCC moving forward.
Yes. Rome has a new head coach as well. So, and they say, he's from Tallahassee. And Rome has a new coach. So, maybe they saw the writing on the wall. I mean, what do they call it? A perfect storm, maybe. So
let me tell you something. If I had a child right now and he was a stud, if I'm in Middle Georgia, because of my love for the Peach County Trojans, he's Peach County Trojan.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to go down south, I'm in Valdosta playing for the Wildcats, or I'm in Thomas County Central. I'm in Thomasville playing for Thomas County Central. If I had to go up north, I'm at Beaufort. If I got to go out west, I'm at Carrollton. You know what I mean? It's simple. You know where to go. These are the hottest teams going on right now around Middle Georgia. If I'm in the Metro Atlanta area, throw me down there in Fairburn somewhere around Creekside or Langston Hughes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame the kid for what he did. Big ups, kudos. But I'm just saying, like, come on now.
Yeah. Understood. Why did Parkview fall off so bad? Is it because they built so many schools around there and they just couldn't?
There you go.
Get the same kids.
Because you remember Parkview and Brookwood was already always at each other's throat, and then Grayson come along and they start taking some of those kids. And then not to mention the resurgence of the North Gwinnett area, because when Beaufort and North Gwinnett and Peachtree Ridge and Collins Hill and all of them start coming up, it's just like you said. Power, the talent can't just stay in one place at all time, because people start having kids that migrate and move away, and things like that. Like you have teams like Perry. Mm-hmm. I know y'all hear me talk about Perry a lot. Y'all got to understand the rivalry that we have with Perry. Perry was a school that didn't have the talent, didn't have the coaching staff in place, didn't have the structure from top to bottom. Kids used to play some football in Perry and stuff, but it just never panned out when it came to the high school football level. Mm-hmm. Where Peach County and the north side of Warner Robins and the city of Warner Robins, they had that talent. Well, guess what? Hoco come along. Veterans come along. They start taking away from Warner Robins and north side. Perry was still down there being Perry with nothing. Now you have these people that are moving out of Warner Robins down to Perry. You have people moving from the Macon County and the Peach County, Fort Valley area over to Perry. And Perry has become a very attractive place to live. Team has gotten better. They got a great coaching staff, principal, from the superintendents and all, and you see the rise of their sports program, athletics, period, in Perry. It's just the opposite in these other markets that was always dominant because of the areas, and now those kids are no longer playing in that area, and it's just growing and multiplying other areas. That's the only thing I can see, because the houses in that Liberty Brookwood area, guess what? Those houses are set in. You're landlocked, can't build around there. Families own it, passing it down and stuff like that. So if they're not having those type of kids over there, those type of athletes, you're not gonna get them.
Understood.
Preach, man, preach.
Makes sense. Jacob said he loved everything you just said, and you're exactly right. And in the next few years, you know where else they're moving?
Out of wood.
No, we talking about Middle Georgia, baby. Guess where else they moving? They're moving further west down 96.
They are.
Yep. Let's see. Mr. Fletcher, mental patient number 2. What's good? Big Tombs in the building. Obadiah says facts, but only certain teams. If you know, then you know. I think I read your comment, Mr. Carlson. He said, love everything you just said. Exactly right. Ricky Moss, what's going on, Wildcat? He said most of the talent in Gwinnett is moving to the eastern and northern parts of Gwinnett, i.e. Beaufort, North Gwinnett, and Grayson.
Agreed, Ricky Moss. Agreed.
Agreed.
That's why you have schools. I'm sorry, babe. That's why you have this. Like you look at Central Gwinnett. You look at Berkmar. You look at schools like that that's in the heart of Gwinnett County. You think about Norcross and schools like that that used to be dominant. You know, now they're moving to that north side, and you get the west side with Grayson, and not to mention, Loganville. Loganville is not Gwinnett County, but Loganville is right there at the corner at Walton County. And a lot of those kids can easily just cross right over and go to Grayson. You remember Archer came up for a while, being built out there on the east side of Gwinnett County. And they came up for a while and started building and stuff. And now they're transferring over and moving over to the Grayson, like that Archer area, that Loganville area. It's nothing for those kids to just go over to Grayson. Parkview, Brookwood. It's nothing for them to just go over to Grayson.
How you doing, Mr. Johnson? Big Tunes checking in. Welcome, sir. Agreed. And you know, let me ask. It's kind of the same, but let me ask this question. Rec teams and AAU squads. Yep. Are rec teams going the way of the dinosaur or AAU team? You know, AAU football teams. No. Is it one of those things where these kids are playing together, young, and they decide together, hey, I'm going. Let's all descend on this school, or let's all go to this school and see if we can make a difference. Is that happening as well?
Yeah. Oh, that is happening. That is happening. We've seen that happen years ago.
Yeah, with DeKalb County and Cedar Grove. But if you remember the conversation,
South Fork and Sandy Creek
got it going out right now with Langston Hughes and the Creekside team. But if you think about what the guy was talking about, the rec team up in the North DeKalb area, and we don't know if these kids will merge on a school, because he made a statement. He said he can't wait to see when those kids get in high school if they stick together. Let's say it's a Lakeside. Let's say it's either further north at your Dorvilles or your Chambleys or somewhere. Let's even say it's further north. I mean, it's north to Tucker, the northeast side in the Tucker. The bottom line is
they come out better going to Tucker.
I agree, because of the historic of Tucker and everything. But again, bro, when you talk about taking a team like a Chambly, taking a team like a Dorville, taking a team like a Lakeside who hadn't been winning, and put this type of team where kids have merged together, know each other, the camaraderie is there, bruh, Lakeside will be the new Cedar Grove. Lakeside will be winning championships. And that's all I'm saying. It don't matter.
This you on what you said. I do disagree with what you said, but don't ever put Shamley in the conversation no more. Because if Shamley, because
Y'all
if
can hate
Shamley,
Shamley all you want, but
hold on, let me finish.
think about
Because if Shamley start winning, if Shamley ever start winning in football again, it's gonna be an investigation by the GHSA.
bro, think about the
That's
coaching
all I'm
staff.
saying.
Think about the coaching staff at Chamblee, bro. Chamblee
Oh, they
has a
got
coaching.
oh yeah. Oh, you know what? They got what's the NFL players over there.
Yeah, they got
Was it Shem?
NFL.
Yeah.
So think about kids who can sit here and say, "Oh, let's merge on Chamblee," where such and so. Because I know Ed Reed at one time or something, and ain't it like Terrence Mathis or somebody? Like I can't. And maybe kind of folks can help us out, or anybody listeners that know. But when you got ex NFL coaches, kids want to play for that.
Yeah. You're right.
But no, I'm just saying, don't mention Shamley no more. Because them coaches,
Hey,
them coaches.
talk to me in 3 or 4 years when them kids get in high school and they playing for Chamblee, dog.
Okay,
This dude said Shamley. What I tell you.
let me read some of these comments. Jacob says he's talking about the quarterback, the new quarterback at TCC said he had to move. It was Tally or Thomasville. His parents felt Thomasville was close enough to their parents. Obadiah says, remember when the South used to complain about the North doing it? Because you had to get on board, and it was easier for them to have. I've said this before. 60% of Georgia's population is within 10 to 20 counties. And so you got 140 counties fighting over 40% of the talent. They can just get in Atlanta, they can just go find them another stuff. Oh, that one gone over there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get this one over here. That's harder to do in South Georgia. So they're gonna start telling. They don't tell up there, they tell down here. And so that was it. So I mean, you just have to adapt. That's what you have to do. You just have to adapt. And we're in that place. Okay, Mr. Shields, let's set it up. We got to get Atwater on the show. Marquis says, a few of my coworkers over here in Charleston have really enjoyed your show tonight. This is their first time listening to you all, and they really enjoyed y'all's takes. Well, thank you so much, fellas. Ladies, if you're there too, I don't know, but thank you so much for listening to us. We pray that this is not the only time that you listen to us. Be sure to tune in and kind of get some knowledge of Georgia football. We're glad that you enjoy. We really do. Nick,
appreciate your nephew for putting us out there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that for real. Nick says, is this mental patient number 2? Yeah. Big Tunes in the building. Let's see. Let me go down here. Nick says travel sports are the biggest recruiter. Kids like playing with their friends, and parents have already been around each other, so you have familiarity and chemistry. That's a great point.
Good point. Mental patient number 3.
Cornelius Bullock, Coach Bullock checking in. Big Tune. So glad that you decided to join us, Mr. Bullock. Welcome to the podcast, sir.
Welcome, Coach.
Ricky Moss says Mill Creek and Seconder are going to be on the radar in the next few years, considering the migration to Northeast Gwinnett County.
Let's stop right there.
I agree.
Hold on. Cause I think how we feel about Seconder, I think we still feel the same way. They get to read.
Here's my thing, bro. And I hate to interrupt you, but here's my thing. We know who Buford are. We know who Buford are. We know, okay, Buford. Okay, we know this. All right. Mm-hmm. But Seconder is attractive because it's in the city of Buford.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can go, and you know if your child is a stud and he got to go to Buford, he got to sit his time, he got to do this, he got to do that. What's wrong with kids saying, hey, it's another attractive school right across town, where our kids can go here and they can be on the field playing right now and can build this program, can make this, just like Nick said. Parents know each other. They're talking. Me and you, we go to the cigar bar, we sit around, hey, man, little Mike had a field day today. Yeah, little Yo did his thing today, man. Hey, how about we send them to Seconder and let them do, bro, that's what's going to happen. I can feel what Mr. Moss saying.
I get that, but we're all forgetting one main factor. What region does Seconder and Mill Creek sit in?
Okay,
Well,
and that's
Buford.
and that's the case in point. Rick Flair, I remember I was young. Woo! That joke used to come out there, but that joke used to say, to be the man, you got to do what?
Beat the
You
man.
got
the
to
man.
beat the man. So therefore, if I'm my kid, let's go to secondary. We play Buford. Let's beat them. Let's show them we here. Come on, bro. That's common sense, bro.
Let's
You really think Buford is gonna fall off to them?
Do they have a choice? If the talent is going to secondary, they don't have a choice.
I think Buford
Okay, you know
always
what?
be
You know
Buford.
what? Time gonna tell. I'm gonna leave it at that. Time is gonna tell.
I think Buford is going to always be Buford, but I think that there is a window and there's a possibility. And I'm not saying the second just going to come in and dominate, but you know how somebody say, I might not beat your ass, but you're going to feel I was there.
You're going to know I was here, goddamn.
Yeah. So I think that's what they're kind of saying.
I'm not saying you might beat my ass, but you're going to have a couple bullet holes in you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read this question from Obadiah and Sissy. If you want to come off mute, we can say it together on the count of 3. So Jessica Abrams and Shakira Brown, are y'all going to cover the girls' flag football season this year? No.
No.
Not only no, but hell no.
And listen, that's not a slight to girls' flag football. I think it's an amazing thing. I don't have time because this is taking my time. So I don't have the time to do the research into it. And fall is very busy. Most of my Fridays and Saturdays are booked already. So I don't have.
Yeah, we do it. Go ahead.
I'm saying I don't have the time to put the research in that I need to, especially since it's relatively new. I haven't familiarized myself with it. Now, if there's somebody out there that would like to get me up to speed, and we can maybe perhaps if there's somebody that's knowledgeable of it, and maybe we can have a segment once a week where we come in and we could talk about it. And then, as I familiarize myself with it, that's a possibility. But as of right now, the way that things are set up, our structure is not designated to that. But
let me say this. Jessica's being politically correct. Let me just tell you something. Obadiah, you know this. Jessica Abrams and Shakira Brown are the daughters of what? What do y'all have in common?
Our daddies coach football.
These are high school football coaches' daughters. It's not, and I know you didn't mean this in a sexist way. They women, they covering, but these are girls who grew up and growing up dealing with high school football. That's just what they know, Obadiah. So that I don't see it personally.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not averse to it though. I just don't have time, and I don't know much about it.
Be rolling over his grave. You talking about some high school, some flag football?
No, he wouldn't. My daddy used to encourage that, and he talked about, and he said he used to love watching girls basketball because he said it was just pure and fundamental, like women's college basketball. He used to watch. He said because it was just pure and fundamental, and he really enjoyed it. He was a real big Pat Summitt fan. Morris Shields says, Dunwoody. What's going on, Mr. Odom? Welcome to the podcast. Barry.
Hold on. Whoa, hold on. I'm sorry. Man, you getting them corners too hard, Morris. I almost spilled my yak on my $12 shirt.
What's wrong with Dunwoody, Mike?
This ain't the 90s no more.
Well, I mean, Brookwood making resurgence. Why Dunwoody can't? Why can't Dunwoody?
It's called Tucker.
My lord. Make sure y'all check the private.
Okay. Barry Van handle that Thursday.
I'm unmuted now, but I was actually responding at the same time, and I look up. I'm like, well, what's down, Mike? Trigger Mike strikes again.
Go ahead.
You had some background noise going on at the time.
Well, listen here. She just got here. She don't know the rules.
Okay.
No,
Not
I
really.
was
No,
just
she
saying.
learned.
Yeah, she learning. I was just saying I actually played flag football for 3 years, but it's not something that is as exciting as football for me. And I mean, I got 3 kids. It's hard enough for me to keep up with this as it is. So I would love to, but I just can't.
Like I said, if there's somebody that's knowledgeable about it and they want to say, "Hey, let's have a little segment once a week so we can talk about it," I would welcome that. But I just don't know enough about it to say I cover it. You know what I mean? Um,
Oh, before we
yeah.
get out of here, Jess, I just want to comment on the Shamley thing.
Okay.
Um, Joe, yo, when you was talking about the coaching staff and stuff, right? I forgot they had Jamal Lewis out there
Jamal
also.
Lewis, that's who it is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm sitting up here looking. I'm like, oh snap, they got Jamal Lewis out there. Ed Reed, the offensive coordinator. Ed Reed doing the college recruiting thing, to help the players in school to get to school. Okay, I can ride with it.
yep.
Shannon Sands, welcome to the podcast. He said Maris closed down if Chambly is winning. Maris would close down if Chambly is winning. Probably.
Facts.
Shannon Sands, welcome to the podcast, sir. He says, keep in mind, those kids don't play middle school in the northern part of the state. They play rec all the way up to 9th grade. So, yes, rec teams are definitely influencing these kids.
Um, okay, I'm gonna leave that room.
I don't think you thinking clearly there yet. Thank you for you.
No, I'm on it. I'm only on my second cup. That's why I said I'm gonna leave that
And
room.
and real quick though, bro, Sands and his brother do a great job in the Middle Georgia area. If you ever see 478, shout out your
Yeah,
page to us, man. It's 478 Sports, I think, or something like that. They do coaching and travel balls and rec balls and stuff like that. So that
yeah.
I don't know about the North area. Here we speak facts. We don't speak on what we don't know. So I won't say. But if he say that, that's somebody that I definitely trust in
And that's
the
why I
most.
said, and that's why I say I'm not gonna mess with it because yeah, I know part of that is true, and I'm gonna leave
Mm-hmm.
the other part alone. It all
Mm-hmm.
depends on exactly the area you at. So I'm gonna leave
Mm-hmm.
it at that because exchange, in the Cab County, Glenwood Hills and Gresham ain't what they used to be. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
Person point. Be quiet. Okay. Dwayne says those kids from Middle Georgia here
Here.
are going to be a force in high school. Mm.
And I
Deshaun,
think that if I'm not mistaken, babe, I think that Marquez Thomas team,
oh,
um, and Marquez was a great linebacker. Perry went down to play at Albany State. To the two rivals of mine,
I was just going to say you just
you
said
know,
two cuss words to me.
yeah. But I support that kid
Okay. Yeah,
totally, man.
yeah.
He do a great job with the kids, and I
That's
think
awesome.
that's his team.
Well,
Yeah.
shout out to those babies. Shout out to them. Let's see. Deshaun says the way Chambly lost at Hugh lay on Carver Columbus, they were up 24-6 under 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Carver Columbus came back and won 26-24. Oh, that's
Huh?
that coach they should have let them make that coach walk home because that's unacceptable.
You said they lost a huge lead on Carver Columbus. My thing is, what in the what? Chambly up on Carver Columbus 24-6 anyway with 4 minutes left.
My question is, when was this?
Yeah, when was this? Was this in 2007? Like it probably was.
I think we were talking about something about this. I think this was recent. Mr. Suggs let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't
Oh,
last year. That's for
no.
you.
He said Jarvis was on that team that beat Chambly, so it had to be at least what
Oh,
2010, 11 or so.
okay. You going way back. Okay.
Jimmy Westbrook's welcome to the podcast, friend. He said Carver Columbus got NFL coaching. Send your kids here to be great.
I mean, you can't deny that, but y'all with NFL coaches losing some too, Mr. Westbrook.
Mm-hmm. Nick Fletcher said number 2. Get it right, yo.
Oh yeah, for real, Miss Fletcher, we're gonna have to get this together because I knew Oscar Mayer was number 1. Did we deem Nick Fletcher number 2? Because I know Chint and Pastor and bro down in Coffee. I know they mental patients too, so we got to get y'all numbers right so we can know where we at.
Nick number 2.
Nick
No,
number
I
two.
thought I think I don't know. Well, we can't go. We can't go.
There you go, right there.
Okay.
You got
so Chris Pace number 3. So that means we're gonna make Tick number 4. That's gonna be the lineup from now on.
Yeah, we got a new podcast, new lineup. Oscar Mayer. I ain't seen Oscar Myers in a minute, but he gonna that man so off.
He's still mental patient number 1.
He gonna always be mental patient number 1. Nick Fletcher is mental patient number 2. Chris Pace is mental patient number 3, and Tanzio Tick Odom is mental patient number 4.
There we go.
They all crazy. Let's see. Ian says Phoebus lost their quarterback for the rest of the season. Oh yeah, they're from Virginia. Okay, I forgot. Mr. Odom is from Virginia. Well, welcome back. Buford will always be the University of Buford forever. It's a national known program. Kids move out of the state for them. Yeah, I'm surprised that kid from Texas that was deemed ineligible. Remember that?
Nessmeyer?
I don't know. That was last. I think he's supposed to be coming to Georgia, University of Georgia anyway. I think, but it was just this year. He was supposed to be moving to another school.
Yeah, and I'm hearing that it may be the Jefferson or somewhere around in there. But I know they put out this thing that he was going to be at Buford, but that didn't happen. Mm-hmm. I don't know where his family is and what what that going to end up being the result of that, but. Who wouldn't want to come to Buford? And that's the main thing that I'm saying. When you got kids around here that know what Buford doing on a national scale, how good does it look for second-year program to be built up to be able to beat Buford? That looked great for them.
We want to change the world. And Buford this isn't just football. Like Buford used to compete in everything. I mean,
they still do.
Yeah, they still do. It could be hopscotch and is in the discussion. It's just they just breed excellence. They get on my nerves, but they breed excellence. Obadiah said he was just wondering because we all know I would hold down if I didn't work where I work. We understand, sir. Okay, so Nick and Barry are having a conversation. The name of Mr. Sands' page is Team 478. You guys make sure that you go ahead and check it out. The team that Dwayne is talking about is Middle Georgia Power. Marquis says it was 2007. I remember that game. I was a junior in high school that year. Of that, we're gonna move right along.
Messy. Hey, Obadiah, do me a solid though. If you catch that again, just point them in the right direction.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. If y'all ever go to a Tacoma County Central game, just make sure y'all sit right Obadiah, man, because he gonna be up there partying, man.
Not just him, they all partying.
The whole section over there be partying,
man. And the first time they scored a touchdown, all I see is stuff all in the air, confetti and bubbles. I'm like, are these Negroes blowing bubbles up there? Are they shooting confetti? Am I seeing what I'm seeing? I said, I would be mad as hell if I had to clean all this up. Ain't no way. But baby, they had a good time. And Obadiah loves it. He even takes smoke breaks.
Hey, don't put his business out like that now.
Stephen Wynn says, I was surprised about the kicker from IMG being declared ineligible at Milton. Me too.
Yeah,
what was the reasoning behind that? And should he have even been considered ineligible? I mean, I don't understand. If you're moving from another state,
and the fact that IMG is pretty much a college, like what would make that kid ineligible?
Yeah, he was. He did get denied. I would like to see the reasoning behind that. And is he going to appeal? can he appeal that?
Mhm.
No, we're not saying that Seconder is going to beat Buford. What we are saying, or what Yo was saying, is that you will see, as a result of Buford being Buford and the area, you will eventually see Seconder getting better and better and better.
Yes,
You just
another
will.
listener, Mr. Moss, just indicated that Gwinnett, North Gwinnett, the Buford area and the Mill Creek area is growing. Kids are migrating to those areas. So Seconder will be a team to watch because, like we said, Mr. Westbrook, if you got a kid playing at Carver and you're Carver Columbus and you're moving to that area, it's easy to put him on Buford. But then you're looking at he might have to sit 2-3 years at Buford where he can go over to Seconder and play, and kids can merge on Seconder, knowing that they're in the region with Buford in the city of Buford and can have a chance to knock a team like Buford off. That would make that's attractive to kids and parents these days. That's all we were saying. We
And
know
if,
Seconder could beat Buford tomorrow.
and if for
Man.
some strange reason they wind up not being in the same classification, say Seconder might lose population but not necessarily athletic talent, and they go down a classification, it's easy to see that they would be competitive, especially in a lower classification. That's just my take on it. Heather says our whole fan base is a party. I know it is. Ian says Gainesville will get revenge against Buford. It would.
In Wood.
It won't. They won't, baby. They said his whole family didn't make a bona fide move to Milton, but the kid was at boarding school at IMG. I'm sure they will appeal.
Gary,
Yeah.
that's the same thing I was saying. IMG is not a
It's not in
traditional
Georgia.
high school. Yeah, that's number one. So
Yeah.
that kid can move. I mean, it goes back, and I understand the rule. And again, shout out to Dr. Scott and Coach Cal Wright and them over there at the Georgia High School Association do a great job. But it's all because of Garcia, who moved from California to Valdosta. Parents whole family didn't move, and the rule was put in place after that. So you can't punish one kid and not punish another. So I understand why they're saying that whole family. But to make that decision from a boarding school, you don't know if the family was already living here or anything, because IMG don't have, man, you can live anywhere in the country and go to IMG.
I guess what they're saying is he from Georgia. So
We have to do more research on it, babe, because I read.
So if IMG, okay, so IMG is a boarding school, but let's just say is his family in North Carolina, but he decides to come to Georgia, and
that's the point of the Garcia rule that I was saying, because if his family is in North Carolina, he ain't not in no high schooler. He not finna get no house or no apartment or nothing in Milton. You know what I mean? So if he's moving there with dad, and mom and sisters and brothers gonna stay in North Carolina, I still don't see where the problem lies, considering he's coming from a boarding school, or even if him and dad just decide to move from North Carolina to Milton. I just don't understand why that rule was put in place.
Hold on. As long as his mom and dad don't get on a news interview and talking about
we gonna get back together.
Yeah. As long as his parents don't do that, he should be good.
Yeah.
And hold on. And as long as they don't have a dude, man, in the booster club by the name of
what?
That snitch. The dude in the booster club.
I know you talking about. I forget that man name. He pissed me off. I know
the short dude that snitched on everybody. They recorded the conversation. Yeah, as long as they ain't got one of them in the booster club, he should be good.
No, that's it.
No. Yeah, he should be good.
And Mr. Wynn, I agree. Garcia didn't get punished because guess what? He just moved right on to Grayson and won the state championship. But after that, it was put in place again that if you rule ineligible at any Georgia high school, you can't go to another Georgia high school and play. So a lot of these rules that was made still follow behind the Garcia rule.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
But
So,
man, he might well just going to go up north to Raven Gap.
yeah, that's a possibility.
Another boarding school, right?
Yeah.
And ain't GHS ain't got no reins over them unless he goes to another the other classification in Georgia. But
GISA.
yeah,
Why would he do that? Either way,
shit, why you just don't go to a private school in Georgia?
My thing is this. We talking about IMG. Listen, IMG.
Mm-hmm.
So if he left IMG to come play at a Georgia public school, it gotta be a reason. Cause I mean, it's IMG. Like that's
But
my selling point in the appeal.
But we're talking about a kicker though, not a skill position player. We're talking about a kicker.
Fine,
Let's
you
keep
know
that in
who.
mind.
I wouldn't give a flying you know who. That man could be kicking for any school in Georgia. And he can show up with an IMG jersey on at any college recruiting station, at any camp with an IMG jersey. He already got eyes on it.
The man had eyes on him at IMG regardless.
I bet you one thing. I bet you that year Langston Hughes lost in that state championship, they would have loved that IMG kicker.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's the whole point I'm saying. And this is number like Mr. Wynn said, you talking about the number one kicker in the nation. You know what I'm saying? For him to leave, he already been known. He known. For him to leave IMG and go to Milton, it had to be a reason. So that's my selling point, sir. I was at IMG, Mr. Scott. I was at IMG. If I chose to come to Milton, it was a reason. That's it. I don't care what you make the reason up for. We just like the surrounding area. We like the houses and the architectural structure of Milton, Georgia. Okay, that's all I can say. Coming from IMG to Milton.
Don't say we like the architecture. I'm fine. Man, I ain't finna live with y'all no more tonight. I'm about to go crash.
I was just about to say, guys, it's been real. I have to finish the movie that I started last night that I couldn't.
Tell everybody what it is, baby.
I'm not telling nobody, but I'm a little behind on my movie stuff, and so I decided to get into this trilogy, and so
Vegemite.
No, I know not Vegemite, but I need to go on and finish that movie tonight. So yeah. It's been real. I'm so glad I was talking to you. Now again, next week we'll be on Wednesday, but starting August the 17th, you can find us on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But next week we'll just do.
Hey, hold on. Hey, real fast. Hey, before we go, listeners, loyal listeners, what y'all doing on Saturday?
Oh, I forgot about that.
You waiting for a response, bro?
Yeah, from the listeners. Okay, never mind.
You're gonna be quiet. You're gonna be busy. Oh, we ain't gonna do nothing. What else you want us to do? Okay, there go your responses, bro.
Look, we gonna show up? Then they don't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and ain't gonna show up. But either way, guys, thank y'all so much for rocking and listening. I had such a great time talking to you all. If you're new to the podcast, welcome, and we pray that you come back. If you have been rocking with us, thank you for continuing to rock with us, and we will see you next Wednesday. We love y'all. Y'all are our family. And happy birthday, Miss Heather. Her birthday is Friday, August the 7th. Woo, woo, woo.
Period. Happy birthday. We like birthdays, Miss Heather.
Don't we now? Now, again, real quick before we go.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Heather. Happy birthday to you.
Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. Don't.
That's number one birthday song.
We can't play no music on here because this will get banned, but okay.
Go Heather.
No.
It's your birthday. Go
But real
Heather.
quick
It's your birthday.
though, we only asked what y'all was doing Saturday. We spoke it out. Just if we put it out a couple of weeks ago and last week. We will be doing a meet and greet in Macon, Georgia. If anybody's interested in coming, tap in, message us, let us know anything. We'd love to meet y'all, greet with y'all, eat with y'all, and get grump a little bit with y'all. Y'all holler at us and let us know.
Yeah.
I'm bringing a surprise with me, so
It ain't a surprise you think, but sure, okay. We are excited. I'm so excited to see you guys on Saturday. Love y'all. And
hold on, Jess. What we gonna be at on Saturday? I forgot the name of the play.
I was trying to kind of get a head count, but it's the
Brewery.
Hey, we ain't worried about no head.
we ain't worried about
Pawtucket Brewery.
the what?
What?
That's
Sound
not
like
what
you
it
in the
is.
closet.
Pawtucket Brewery.
He-
That's it.
That is not. It's the Piedmont Brewery and Kitchen. Don't pay no attention to him.
That's
You're
Family
down.
Guy. It's Family Guy. Y'all don't watch TV enough.
Maybe you watch it too much.
I
But
know, right?
it's probably. I'm gonna make reservations for the Piedmont Brewery in Macon. I'm excited to see you guys. And
Hey, shout out Paris Range real quick, babe.
shout out to Paris. He said he would love to join Saturday. P Money Entertainment hasn't been jamming lately. Yeah, baby. If y'all have not seen P Money jam, y'all are missing a treat. I'm telling you.
Hey, come on out, Perry.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I'm gonna speak with Paris Daddy on Friday and talk with him and see if I can come scoop him and bring him out to jam with us.
He might not want to be around you.
I know, right?
You bad influence. But okay, guys, we appreciate you. I gotta get to my movie before I have to go lay down and get my beauty sleep because I do have work in the AM.
Me
7
too,
a.m.
but I got a few more Facebook jokes to crack.
Girl, I just saw your
Cause I'm on a
status.
roll over here. I'm about to drop some pictures in a minute.
Baby,
All
I
right,
just saw your status. Oh my God.
Oh, now I got something to go look at and be interested in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just getting started too, and I ain't got no supplies. So just imagine.
Ooh.
So with that being said, you guys, we really appreciate you all tuning in. We look forward to either seeing you on Saturday or we will holler at y'all next week.
So what
Mike,
do Mike need to do, Shakira?
push the goddamn button. Good night.
Okay.